Hey there, YouTube. Of course it's going to start raining. I decided to pull everything out of my car, of all the stuff that we have to have for piloting, all the safety equipment, and I'm going to flip the screen around, go through it real quick because I don't know how much it's going to rain here, and I don't want everything wet to put everything back in the car. So I'm going to flip you around here. So what we have here is you have to carry extra banners for the truck in case the truck loses one, when in reality it's the truck driver's responsibility to carry extras, but whatever. And then as you see on my car here, I've got these hooks, and that is for my front oversized sign. And so I have 3 extras of those. Actually, I have 4 because I got 1 extra right there. And then for the back, I have 3 extras right there. And how the back is tied, I have it to the rear windshield or window, and then I just tie it in with some string right there and just tie it tight. And then I do what they call route surveys. So a lot of states and companies require a pilot car to run a route before the load is going to go on it. So in some states, I believe you have to display those. I'm not exactly sure because I don't do a lot of route surveys. And then of course, like New Mexico, you have to have an orange safety vest. New York requires an orange safety vest with the certified escort that you do. And then New Mexico, you have to have an orange hard hat, which I have a yellow one that I've worn for 20 years, and I just haven't taken it out of the package because it doesn't need to be. Back over here is my high pole. So what you do is you set up the high pole here in this holder here, and then I take a bungee strap, wrap around it, and it securely holds it in place so it can't bounce up and down. So this is a high pole. I think this one goes to like 23 feet or something like that. But I also have a tape measure that I use to measure it. The other thing that we have to carry is a stop and slow paddle when you have to get out and control traffic. And some of the other things I have that is required, you have to carry 9 of these reflective triangles. So if you're parked alongside the road, broke down or whatever, whether you're under a load or not under a load, you got to have 9 of them. There's 3 in each box. I've never used them. Matter of fact, I had to take that one out of the plastic. You also have to have a medical kit, and I bought kind of a large one, and it has a blood pressure cuff. It has all kinds of stuff: scissors, gauze, tape, bandages. I think it even has a splint in it, stethoscope. It's got all kinds of stuff in there. And then you have to have flares. I have these, which are actually these. I just took 3 more out, so I have 15. If the load loses a flag, they have to be flagged. So I have extras for the truck in just in case. And then next over here is my push-on twist lock flags, which that is what I have right up here. They just push down and turn, you take them off. Just like that. And then also, because these flags whip in the wind so much, they kind of wear out quite a bit. So they start out pretty much that big, 18 by 12 or 18 by 18. And because they go down the road whipping, they end up all tore up and raggeded up. And now, that's not a legal flag because it's not large enough. I need to replace that. So I take this. It's got a little hole in it. You take that little nut off right there, and you just replace the flag. And then I got some more red, orange. It doesn't really matter what color, they just specify red or orange most places. Some states, and I'm not even for sure exactly which ones, but I know New Mexico requires you to have a flashlight with a cone on it, kind of like the guys at the airports use to direct planes. And then I have chains. Some states you're allowed to use regular tire chains for winter, and some states don't allow it, so you have to have cables. And then my tighteners here tightens them up, keeps them tight. Example, Florida, you have to have a 36-inch cone. You have to have 3 of them. So I got 3 of them. And then the rest of the states, they evidently don't care, but I've got, what do I got? 6, 7 of them. So most states require you have 9 cones. Well, the 7 and the 3, that's enough to fill that requirement. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to do a short video of just the equipment you have to have. Now, I would like to carry an additional high pole in case this breaks. And that's why this is flexible. You hit a bridge or a tree, it's very flexible. Some states require you to have a measuring pole, which mine is currently broken at the time, sitting in my garage, so you can actually measure the load height. You can measure the load height accurately to do what you need to do. I run Cooper tires. I really like them. These tires here, I think I've got 114,000 miles on them, but I'm driving on them every single day, multiple miles. They're not sitting around getting weather checked. I'm running these tires out. These are Blizzak's Bridgestone. It's specifically a winter tire. And all the siping is gone out of them, but these are amazing in the winter for snow and ice traction and everything. The Ford Explorer, my Ford Explorer, is considered, well, by Ford standards, they say it's 4-wheel drive, but by definition, it's not. It's actually a all-wheel drive. So that's all the safety stuff. You got to have extra signs, extra this, extra that. The other thing I have, I didn't want to get out because it's kind of bulky and heavy, is you have to have a fire extinguisher. Most states require like a 3-pound or a 2-pound. Some states require 5-pound, and that's what that one is. So if you get a 5-pound, you don't have to carry a 2-pound or a 3-pound or whatever. It actually qualifies for a 5-pound and gets over everything. So that is the safety equipment that I have, and I'm sure I'm probably leaving something out, and I can't think of anything right now. But I'm going to throw this up on my channel. Hopefully you guys look at it, view it. And a lot of people don't realize the stuff that we have to carry as far as the extra equipment. Like the oversight of the size, and this is 18 inches by 84 inches. So it's the width of a semi. And so if I put this on my car, that sign would be way out to here. It's just too big. So that's actually designed for a semi. These are, I believe, 12 inches by 50 or 55 or something like that. Oh, well, here we go. They are 12 by 60. Anyway, you guys have any questions on the equipment? Each individual state has their own rules, laws, what you're allowed to carry. So I will end this video. I'll holler at you guys later. I got to put all this stuff back, put it away back in the vehicle. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you next time.